everyone. Welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema, and after watching Amelie, I now know that fur pie doesn't sell. And today we have another first-time movie reaction and a movie request from a friend of mine, Nocter. Shout out to him. So he requested a film I've never heard about, The Six String Samurai. So this kind of looks like an indie flick to me, and it looks like an older film too, maybe like mid 90s, I would guess, something around that. But, I have no idea what to expect here. Like, just looking at the poster, we've got, a white dude with shades and a samurai sword and what looks like a bar. It almost has like a Western feel to it. But yeah, I don't really know anything about this. I've never heard about this movie at all until he recommended it to me. So, shout out to him again for doing that, Nocter. But yeah, we're gonna see what it's all about. I don't know if like I might be just kind of I'm spitballing a bit here, but maybe this movie took some inspiration from Desperado. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie with Antonio Banderas, but that's a decent flick if you haven't seen it. But yeah, it kind of has that sort of vibe, just like a lower budgets like indie flick almost. And interesting thing about this movie is you can go watch this for free on YouTube right now. It's about 90 minutes, and just type into YouTube Six String Samurai, and if you want to watch that before watching this, feel free to do so. Um, that's pretty unusual for like a movie studio to release a movie that they've made for free. I don't know if that bodes all too well for this reaction, but we're gonna find out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, remember to blank, blank, and blank. Trying to get more traction for the channel, trying to grow as fast as possible. Feel like we're getting a little bit, but would love a lot more. So any help you give me there is always much appreciated. And with that, let's get right to it. We really starting another movie with a nuclear war? Yes, we are. 1957, the bomb dropped and the Russians took over what was America. The last bastion of freedom became a place called Lost Vegas, and Elvis was crowned king. After 40 rockin' years, the king is dead. Every guitar-picking, sword-swinging opportunist, including Death himself, hears the call echoing across the wastelands. Vegas needs a new king.
The call in question of the day is who will be the new king. I'm sending in an ICBM across the wasteland for all of you on the yellow brick road to Vegas looking for a hero. If you find one, send him my way, baby.
Alright. I like it so far. I like the vibe. Random boy and mom getting chased by, I don't know, a tribe of men saved by this dude out of nowhere.
Float away, little butterfly. Just flutter away. I got a gig in Vegas. And the wastelands ain't no place for kids.
Our main character is kind of like too cool for school, hipster vibe.
Alright, boys, we kill him now or later.
Kill him now. Later? No. We'd better wait till he's drunk, huh?
You ain't going to Vegas. Where you go, death follows.
Real cast of oddball characters here.
Top Hat's put a big price on that guitar, buddy. But maybe you give it to us. We forget we ever saw you.
Come on, guys. Bowling night isn't until Tuesday.
Mace against sword. Not a good move.
he's drunk yet.
You gotta be kidding.
This fucking Children of the Corn motherfucker. Hopefully he goes up in flames. Or gets hit with an arrow? Alright, whatever. That works.
The one with the 4 eyes will be hard to defeat. I asked you to kill one simple guitarist, and what do I get? Dead bald guys. You 4 have failed me for the last...
I just saw Death, and he's looking for your number. Well, you just tell that dark, ugly dude that my number is 555 unlimited, baby.
I will say the fight choreography is, you know, it's okay. It's not anything, you know, to write home about, but it's not bad.
Like to make a dedication, please.
Yeah, go ahead, baby. You're swinging with the wolf.
To all the rock and rollers out there whose guitar picks shall litter my path to Vegas to claim my throne. Soon, Vegas will be destroyed.
Our main character is like a Buddy Holly. So I'm kind of curious who Death would be in this. But yeah, the radio kind of reminds me of the radio in The Warriors, if you've ever seen that film. It's actually really, really good. I like the element.
How are you with kids?
Terrible.
Great. You're hired.
But there is only one thing I can stand. Don't tell me, please. My name is Elvis.
Well, what do you know? It talks.
Now I know how to defeat the 4-eyed one. His heart is his weakness.
The boy. The boy.
The boy makes him
Very uncool. Who are you?
Death.
Cool. You here for me?
You and every other rock and roller out to claim my throne.
Welcome to hell, boy.
Ugh, this freak again. I like how he still has the arrow in his back.
Just clock the creep.
Come on, get up! Hit me! Hit me! I dare you to hit me! Oh, come on! Cool.
If I were you, I'd run.
If you were me, you'd be good looking.
That's not nice. Get him.
That is actually the funniest line of the movie so far.
How
Soviets.
much further to Vegas, comrade?
No one goes to Las Vegas without papers. No one.
Could really use some blood splatter, I'm not gonna lie. I think if it were a little more heavy on the violence, it would be better.
Only one man can kill this many Russians. Bring his guitar to me.
I was kind of hoping they would shoot the kid. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping they were gonna shoot that kid. Yeah, I was rooting for that. As if you didn't dislike the kid enough already, Jesus. That was just annoying and stupid.
I've got an appointment with death.
Bend before the waves of heavy metal! Soon, Vegas will be all mine. What?
Really? Wizard of Oz death right there? Just took some water to kill him? That was it? That was anticlimactic. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. So I think we have here a case of where the premise, which is actually really good, there's nuclear fallout, world-ending events, and the only thing left of America is Las Vegas, essentially. It's the last bastion of freedom, as they described it, and they turn to rock and roll, so they elect Elvis as their king, and he rules for 40 years, and then, dies on his throne, I'm guessing. That would have been a good reference to throw in the film. But, yeah, now they need a new leader or whatever, so we have our, Buddy Holly character and his samurai adventures to make it to Vegas. Yeah, I think this would have benefited immensely if it had more of a budget and it could have done some more things. Like, I know I get what they were kind of trying for, and the movie does have a certain sense of charm. It's just it fell flat in a lot of areas for me. I thought the fight choreography was not that bad. The kid, the little sidekick, was quite annoying, cringeworthy, and I'm not ashamed to say, like, I was rooting for his death at that one point with all the archers, but yeah, it just fell a little flat for me, and I'm guessing that's why this movie, is now available for free online, because maybe they weren't entirely satisfied with how the end product turned out, so that's why it's, readily available to anyone that wants to watch it. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a tale of what could have been, really, because I do think the premise was pretty cool, and, parts of it were interesting. It's just, overall, the movie, fell flat. Um, you know, I kind of think the best part of the movie was actually the guitar battle towards the end between Buddy and Death. And it was also interesting, that dynamic between, classic rock and death metal, or heavy metal. Yeah, but just missed the mark, really. You could see a lot of influences. Like I said, I guess this movie came out after Desperado, I believe. I want to say Desperado was like early 90s and this movie was 98, but there's elements of that. The traveling hero with the guitar. That movie was all, guns and knives. This movie was all swords and arrows. I'm always glad to get a movie recommendation, even when they, don't, I don't particularly enjoy them, essentially. So yeah, always keep them coming, because even movies that, miss the mark, I'm still, happy to react to them and get them up on the channel if I haven't seen them. I don't mind watching a new movie I haven't seen, even if I end up, not enjoying it. It's not that big of a deal to, use up 90 minutes in a day. It's not the end of the world. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say. So, as always, thanks for watching, and peace.